So in this video, we are going to use local storage to store what the user has saved, and then whenever I'm coming back to this home page, if I have searched for something, I'll just show the result from that particular search term. So to get started, let me go to PHP Storm, and so I have YouTube dash where all my data is coming. It is responsible for handling all the components, and in here we'll create a new class first. Let's say we'll call it my JavaScript file local db, and then in here I'll say this is a class local db. I'll have two methods: get, it will accept a key; set, it will accept a key and a value. Okay, and we'll do export default local db. Okay, so once that is in place, let us import db from this file. Okay, and I'll say local db. I'll create an instance just to keep things simple. Okay, and on create, let us first ensure that things are working as we want. So log1, I'll put node watch, and in here let me open up my console, and in here in created this dot local db dot get, and let's pass search. Okay, in here I'll just console the key. Fair enough. Let's hit refresh, and we get search, which means we are here. The basic thing is ready. Now what we are going to do is say let string equals null. Okay, and then if local storage dot get item key, if this is false, then we will return false, else return local storage dot get item by key. And I think I need to, okay, well, I think we need to do a JSON parse, but I don't need that variable, and let us keep it simple for now. So this is how this will be done, and then what we can do is additionally local storage dot set item key value. Okay, so I can store something in here, and hence what I will do is I'll say set, and let's add something, name John Doe, not die. Alright, so I come back, hit refresh, I'll go into the application and local storage. Here we will be able to see all the variables which are there. But now if you see, we are in a problem. It's called object, which means this is not going to work. I need to do some kind of a string in here because local storage doesn't understand objects. So in here I'll say JSON dot stringify, and now if I hit refresh, I can see this object. So we are in business. And now let's see if we can get the actual object. I'll remove it and do get. Although, very frankly speaking, we don't need that wrapper, but it's just a little more easier to understand. And tomorrow, if I want to change the local DB to something else, maybe Redis or something, I just need to change in here, and my implementation doesn't have an impact. Okay, so we are trying to see if we are getting the data. So I'll hit console, and this is again a string, obviously, because we haven't done anything with it. So in here, I'll do json.parse. Oops. What is it? Token S. That's a little weird. Get item. Oh, I know what's the problem is. This should be JSON parse and not the key. JSON.parse. Yeah, I know you must have caught it. But yeah. So we have the object, and the basic part is done. Now what we need to do is, and this class is ready. It is allowing me to do a get and a set. And now in here, let's just say I have let search string equals my default, which is X-Men, which is fine. And then what I can say is, if this, then why don't I do this? Then this, else X-Men. I think this is correct. So what I'm basically trying to say is, search string, variable search string is if local db get search, if it is returning true, then do this, else do this. And I just do this. Okay, now I'm going to hit a problem, which is it's a get and it has an object, which it will fail. So what I will do is, in here I will do Laravel mix. Okay, and if we hit refresh, so see, I think this is search result for Laravel mix. I'm pretty sure. Where is the console? Yeah, why don't we do Laracon? Hit refresh. No, this is not what I expected. And what's in my local storage? Okay, let me clear it out. Something wrong. So set, oh, where is my value? I'm a little snappy right now. Laracon. What happened now? This is fine, right? And save. My mistake. So now I'm referencing to the variable. What is happening? Anyways, so yeah, the bug is fixed. So basically now, if I change this and do anything else, console, yeah, my results are different. Oops, that's not what I wanted. So yeah, the basic thing is done. So what now I want to do is, let me clear the local storage, and it will now by default give me the X-Men results, right? So that's working. And what will now then happen is, let's say I have searched for what is it? Laravel mix tutorials. I see this. I click on video. This is here. And then if I come back, oh, okay, yeah, so this is only on created, right? If I am coming back, my local storage is empty. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. It's basically I have done the code a few hours back, and so I'm always thinking that I have done that part. So what will happen is, see, I'm on search for YouTube started, right? So this is an event which I'm firing just to get the preloader. So let's go into that component. In my finder, what I'm doing is handle form submit, and in handle form submit I first do this, right? And in here I will send this string, and in my YouTube dash I will this dot local db dot set search string. I'll get the string in here, and I think now if I search for something, it is getting stored. I'm here, and now if I go back, the search result remains, because as you can see, what I'm doing is I'm storing my preference in local storage. If I delete it for some reason, and if I clear my cache or anything, it gets back to X-Men, right? So I have this in place, and this is showing me the results. I can go inside, I can come back, and my search result remains as it is. And as an improvement, what additionally we can do is we can somehow show that this is basically from a search result, so we can update the placeholder if we want to. So let us go back into our finder. Okay, so what we need to say is, if we have something in our placeholder, so I'll need placeholder as a string, and in my template I will do v bind placeholder as placeholder. Now this is done. I'll import local db from local db, and again this is in place, and what is it, on created, I guess. On created, what I want to do is if this dot local db dot get search, if it is true, this dot placeholder becomes this, and hence I think I will get that. Yeah. Okay, this string is not enough. What I can do is I need to show something like search results for. So I'll come over here, Okay, and in here I will say return search result for string. And why don't I just do this dot placeholder equals this. I don't need to return, I just do placeholder text set placeholder text. Okay, so I can change this dot set placeholder text is this. I can get rid of this and event bus search result from YouTube. Search string is here. I need to assign that because when I change, the text should come back, right? So hit refresh. Search result. Why don't we do search results? Search results. Okay. And now if I do something else, Node.js. So, okay, we are here. Click here. Come back. And we have Node.js. And because this is a placeholder, I don't need to do anything about it. I can start typing anytime. So yeah, that's how we have tweaked the usability a bit. Now I can see the search results and I can go back, look at the other one and continue my surfing. So yeah, that's how we use local storage in Vue. It's a very simple thing. Although I have created a wrapper, which is my local DB, but as I told you, I mean, it's purely in a personal preference. If you want, you can do the local storage get, local storage set, like in here. I can do that, but I would always want this to be a wrapper, so that tomorrow if for some reason I don't want to use local storage but instead I want to do a Redis or maybe something else, I just need to change the implementation, and this implementation and my code doesn't even need to be aware of what's happening. It just understands that it has a get and a set. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like the video, do click on the thumbs up icon and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.